The Texas heat is brutal, but it's nothing compared to the pressure on the first tee as 16-year-old Charlie Woods steps into the spotlight at the U.S. Junior Amateur. This isn't just another junior tournament, it's a proving ground, with a packed gallery watching, cameras zooming in, every swing recorded, every move dissected. Just off the fairway stands Tiger Woods, stoic, silent. His presence alone saying everything as he guards his son's biggest moment yet. The media hype was relentless, calling Charlie a name to watch after his clutch playoff win in Coral Springs, proving he wasn't just riding the Woods legacy but building his own identity. This wasn't a charity invite. Charlie earned his spot with ice-cold playoff birdies and an AJA win that silenced doubters. By the time he stepped onto the grass in Dallas, one thing was clear. This wasn't just Tiger Woods' kid playing golf. This was Charlie Woods, the contender. But golf doesn't care about your last name, and under pressure, even legacies can crack. What happened next wasn't just a bad round. It was something no one, not even Tiger, could have predicted. As Charlie's first tee shot sailed left, a double bogey followed, and by the turn at Trinity Forest, the wheels had already come off. The scorecard told a harsh story. 81 strokes, 11 over par, leaving Charlie Woods tied for 242nd out of 264 players. Let that sink in. A tournament meant for breakout stars, and Charlie found himself near the bottom of the board. On the front nine, things fell apart quickly as he went 8 over through 9 holes. Tee shots were wild, approaches came up short, and even his usually solid short game looked hesitant. Multiple double bogeys, including a disastrous 4-putt on the par 3 7th, erased any early momentum, leaving his rhythm gone and confidence shaken. Every swing looked uncertain, every shot a reminder of how brutal this game can be. Then came the back nine, a flicker of hope with a birdie on 11, a clean drive, a solid iron, and a 1-putt finish that brought a brief smile. Another birdie on 15 hinted the tide might be turning, but it faded fast with a bogey on 16, a misread putt on 17, and a closing par on 18 that felt like mercy, not victory. But it wasn't just the scorecard that spoke loudly. YAHOO Sports described how Charlie walked slower, shoulders slouched, trailing his playing partners, looking up toward Tiger, then back down again, the weight of expectations crushing him. This wasn't a meltdown or a learning experience, it was a collapse. With just one round left, the question shifted from can he win to can he survive the cut. Emotion aside, the data paints a brutal picture of Charlie Woods' first round at the U.S. Junior Amateur, one even his biggest supporters can't ignore. With NBC Sports and WFAA reporting that his performance placed him firmly in the bottom tier across nearly every key metric. Let's start with the basics. Out of 14 possible fairways, Charlie Woods hit just 4. A 28% accuracy rate, far below the field average, brutal on a course that punishes every missed tee shot. It didn't get better from there. His scrambling percentage, the ability to save par after missing a green, was among the lowest of the day. Missed chips, hesitant flop shots, and poor reads led to bogeys piling up quickly. But the most damning stat of all was his 2.1 putts per hole. That might not sound catastrophic until you remember that elite junior players at this level average around 1.6. A half stroke per hole adds up fast, and for Charlie, it added up to an 81. Then there were the 4 double bogeys, not 1, not 2, but for momentum killers. Each time he seemed ready to settle in, he would 3-putt, chunk a chip, or sail an approach, and the short game, once considered his strongest asset, looked rattled under pressure. Here's where it gets tough. According to NBC projections, the match play cut line sat around +2 or +3. Charlie was at +11, trailing by 9 shots with just 1 round left. Can he climb back? The math says no, but in golf, pride is everything, and Charlie was now playing for more than just a cut. With every swing, that cut line didn't just slip away. It disappeared over the horizon. It was a moment that said everything without a single word. As Charlie walked up to the 10th tee, the cameras cut to a familiar silhouette in the crowd. Tiger Woods, cap pulled low, arms crossed, eyes locked in. No smile, no nod, no fist bump, just silence. AFP and Yahoo Sports captured it perfectly. This wasn't the proud, engaged Tiger we'd seen kneeling behind Charlie at PNC Championships, whispering advice or offering encouragement after a tough hole. This Tiger looked like a statue, unmoving, unreadable, watching each shot, as if it carried the weight of the family name. And it didn't. Charlie knew it too. After a flared drive, a pulled putt, and a sloppy double, Charlie glanced toward the rope line, searching for his dad, but Tiger never moved. No head tilt, no gestures, just a cold, focused stare under that iconic Nike cap. And in that silence, everything roared. In the past, Tiger had been Charlie's caddy, coach, and hype man all at once. But now, on the biggest stage of Charlie's young career, he stood back. Was it by design, letting Charlie fight his own battles, or was Tiger feeling the weight, too? Golf Monthly and WFAA noted how unusual it was to see Tiger so visibly distant, sparking speculation. Was he frustrated, shielding emotion, allowing his son to grow, or simply unsure what to say as he watched a public collapse unfold. Because let's be clear, this wasn't just any round. It was a gut punch, the round every young golfer fears. And to have your father, the greatest to ever play, watching silently from the sidelines, it wasn't anger or disappointment. It was something deeper. Somehow, that silence said everything Charlie needed to hear. The scorecard didn't lie. An 81 on day 1, tied for 242nd out of 264. With the projected cut line 9 shots ahead. Now, all eyes are on round 2, because for Charlie Woods, it's either perfection or packing up early. NBC Sports summed it up: bets. It's an uphill battle from here. No sugarcoating, no optimism, just cold reality. If he hopes to reach match play, Charlie will need a near-flawless round. Mentally and mechanically, controlling nerves, hitting fairways, sinking putts, and silencing the noise. All of it. And here's the thing, he's done it before. Remember, Coral Springs at the AJGA playoff, 2 shots back with 3 to play. Charlie rattled off back-to-back birdies and drained a clutch 10-footer to win in extra holes. That's the Charlie we know, resilient, composed, fierce under pressure. But Trinity Forest isn't Coral Springs, and the US Junior Amateur isn't a local AJGA stop. This is the big leagues of amateur golf, with college coaches, media, and legacy swirling around a 15-year-old. And unlike Coral Springs, there's a crowd here whispering every time he tees it up. That's Tiger's son, WFAA reported. Charlie looked stoic but tired after his round, skipping interviews, no fist bumps, no smiles, just a quiet walk to the car, Tiger trailing silently behind. Now it's not just about recovering strokes, it's about reclaiming confidence. That's the real question. Is this just a bad day, a stumble every great player learns from, or is this Charlie's first taste of golf's brutal truth that no last name, no pedigree, and no wall of cameras can guarantee success? Tiger's expression may have said it all, but Charlie's next round will say even more. The real test starts now.